So I don't have no makeup on in this video. I really just decided to do this like just now. So I often, not often, but sometimes, you know, I'm asked, Jazmyn, why are you still single? And often my response is, I don't know, you tell me. So I just want to talk about relationships and that type of stuff in general. Like, I haven't done like these little rant things or these little conversation things in a while, so I thought maybe I should talk about it. So let's get started. Ever since, like, you know, middle school, elementary school, I have been the type, I'm very standoffish, and I don't want to say mean, but I have a resting bitch face. It's totally understandable. Like, I know that I have this face. Like, I just don't look like I should be approached, or at least I don't think I look like I should be approached. I would not approach myself, honestly, because I be looking mean, but I can't do anything about that. Like, I just can't do anything about that. In middle school and elementary school, they have people that like me or whatever, but the people that I like, they never like me back. You know, that's life. That always happens. In middle school, it would be like people that like me, and I would just be like, no, like, ew, no. Then once I got to high school, there were people that still, you know, liked me or whatever. It was still the same thing, especially 9th and 10th grade. I would like people, but they wouldn't like me back. Couldn't do nothing about that. I was just like, oh well. And, you know, I used to think it was because I was ugly and because I had braces and my teeth weren't nice. That's what I used to think. But then when I got to like 11th and 12th grade, I started glowing up because I got my braces off. I started glowing up, you know, I started dressing nice. So people were interested in me. I was like, okay, this is cool. This is whatever. And I'll talk to a couple people here and there, but I was never in a serious relationship. I've never been in a serious relationship. What? And I'm 20 years old. Like, it's just never happened. And like I said before, you know, I used to think it was because I wasn't attractive. But then at the same time, I realized, you know, this is God's plan. He doesn't want me to be in a serious relationship because he got something better for me. And I keep trying to remind myself that. I really do keep trying to remind myself that. But okay, anyway. I didn't have a boyfriend. I never had like a serious relationship. I don't even think high school relationships are serious. But like, I never had like a boyfriend. I used to talk to people every now and again, but it was like never super serious. Like, it just wasn't. In high school, you know, I talked to some people here and there, and I specifically remember one of my friends, her name was Alexis. She said, Jazmyn, when you go to college, you gonna get all the boys. And my hopes were so high, so high. Just to think about, I'm gonna look good. I'm gonna have this dude, that dude. That's gonna be fun. So, you know, I was going off of that, like, you know what? In the future, you're gonna get what you want. I'm not saying that I wanted to have all the boys, but you know, you're gonna find somebody that you like and that actually likes you back. So I graduate high school. I go to college, freshman year, nothing. One person actually. I don't even know if I would ever say that I was even really talking to them. But you know, I went on a date or two, but it wasn't like nothing serious. Then sophomore year, which is just recent, that's when I started growing, I guess, because that's when I got so many opportunities. That's what we're gonna say. That's so many opportunities. But yet I still like never had a for real boyfriend. And like I said before, I really have to remind myself that it's not me. Maybe it's not me. Probably not me. But like other circumstances, and also it's just not meant to be yet. Like, it's just gonna happen sooner or later. The boyfriend that I get, he gonna be the one, because it's been so long. It's been 20 years, almost 21 years, and I still don't. I don't. And that's okay. I'm okay with that, you know. I've constantly reminded myself that sometimes you don't need a boyfriend. Like, you're Jazmyn. You're freaking Beyonce, okay? No, but it's okay to be by yourself. But you know, seeing like all your friends and seeing all these lovey-dovey relationships on social media is the devil, okay? It really is. Because back in the day, like beginning of Tumblr days, I used to have like really low self-esteem, and it was because of Tumblr. You know, I wouldn't get the reblogs and the likes that other girls would get, so I would be so sad about myself. I'm over that because we all know that's Photoshop. Yeah, we know the secret. Social media, it has a really big impact in people's lives on how they see each other, how we see ourselves. So at one point in time, like all this lovey-dovey stuff would be on social media, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I really want a boyfriend. I need a man, you know. And sometimes I'd be like, no, I don't. I need to figure out what I'm doing with myself before I get a boo. Like, what? I would constantly not compare my life to theirs, but you know, want what they have. But you know, now I know that's most of that shit fake too. It's fake. It's just fake. Like, or it doesn't last. All these celebrity relationship goals. Get out my face with some relationship goals, okay? And I keep going off on tangents, but I just really want to talk about relationships because I just want to talk about it. So yeah, so I've never really been committed to somebody. Like, it just never happened with me. But recently, you know, I've gotten closer to people. Still haven't had a boyfriend, like I said before, but I definitely can see myself in a relationship in the future. But I want to know, like, I don't want to say what I'm doing wrong, but what my personality is like towards other people whom I may want to have a relationship with. Like, I'm trying to figure out myself and what I contribute to relationships. So, being me, okay, I'm Jazmyn Glitzy, okay, and I am not a sentimental, emotional person. Like, I don't like sentimental moments. I don't like mushy gushy stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, you know, thank you. But I'm not like super sentimental and mushy. Like, I'm just not. I'm like the hard one out of my friends. The nonchalant one. I get that a lot. I'm very nonchalant. I don't know what to do about that. I don't know if that's a bad thing. I don't know if that's a good thing. When I actually get in a relationship, I'm gonna be like that. I'm not gonna expect anything from someone. I'm gonna be very nonchalant about some things because I've just been let down so many times. Like, it's just not even worth the try. Maybe I have to let a little bit of that go and submerge myself into someone and stop being so nonchalant. And I also, you know, this has been ever since like high school. I consider myself to have very high standards about who I'm going to be with. So even if I'm interested in you, if I start texting you, if I start calling you, you know, that means I'm interested, and you meet at least 99%, not maybe not 99. You meet at least 90% of my standards. So I consider myself to have very high standards, but I really don't know what I want in a relationship. Like, I don't have any experiences because I just don't. I don't have any experiences, so I don't know what I want in a relationship. Like, I can go based off of stuff that I've seen on social media, but nobody wants to do that. That's not realistic. Like, I'm not about to expect my partner to do the stuff that people do on social media. I was talking to my best friend Elise the other day, and I was just like, you know, I really want to see, I want to peek into the future. I want to see what my husband's doing. I want to see how my career is. I want to see if I have kids, how my family is. But I just want to take a little sneak peek into the future. But for right now, I'm just doing me. You know, I'm single. I don't have any other choice. Like, I can't force myself into a relationship, and I'm not about to, because that makes you look kind of crazy. But yeah, I often wonder like why I've never been in a relationship. Not saying that I'm ready for one, because I don't even know if I'm ready for one, and not saying that I really want one and I need to be in one now, but I just want to know. I just always wonder why I haven't. You know, all my friends have had boyfriends, they have relationships, you know, they've gone through the things that they've gone through, but I'm just sitting over here laid back like, when it's my time. I don't know, I'm not gonna question what the universe has going on, what the universe's plans are, but you know, I just wonder sometimes. That's all I'm saying. And I don't know, I just thought I'd come on camera and share this with you because this has really been going on in my mind for a long time now. Like, I've really been wondering if I'm doing something wrong, or even though I know I'm not, but just trying to get my thoughts together, find that confidence within myself to continue to be single. Or I'm not about to hunt down somebody and just be like, yes, you're gonna be in a relationship with me right now. But, you know, I'm trying to find it within myself, being happy and being single. You know, it's kind of hard to be happy and be single. Not saying I don't want to be dependent on anybody, but being happy and being single. I'm only 20 years old, so I have my whole life ahead of me. I'm gonna probably have plenty of boyfriends after I post this video, and I'm probably gonna be like, what was I talking about? I'm not single no more. I got a babe. We happy. It's a little different for me though, because not a lot of people are like me. Not a lot of people are not in relationships when they're 20, or never had like a serious relationship when they're 20 in our day and age, to be honest. So I kind of feel like something wrong with me. Like, I'm kind of weird for me to be single for all these years and not have a relationship. So, and I also feel like when I do, I'm not gonna know how to handle it because I've never had any like prior experience with relationships. I mean, it's not something that you probably can teach, or it is a learning lesson, but it's probably not something that you should be reading a book about, because every person is different, every relationship is different. It's kind of weird that in this time for a 20-year-old, almost 21, to have never even had a boyfriend. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Not even a serious relationship, but a boyfriend. And I'm probably stressing about this over nothing. I'm probably worrying about this over nothing, because in the future, you know, maybe a couple months from now, maybe a month from now, it's all gonna be peaches and cream. Like, I'm not even gonna have to worry about this. I don't want to worry about it, and the only reason I'm really worrying about it is because I have so much time on my hands. I'm gonna be busy. Like, I'm sitting at home right now. I'm on my break from school. I gotta go back next week, but I have too much time on my hands. I have too much time to think. I don't need to be thinking about stuff like this. Like, this is not what I need to think about, but I am. So it is what it is, you know? I'm not rushing it, but you know, I just want to find a nice man that'll love me for me and that I will love back. Not saying that it's overdue, but it would be nice. You know, men are stressful though. Relationships are stressful, so maybe I don't want it. See, this is the stuff that goes through my head. Like, I don't know what I want. I really don't know. And this is like a private type, you know, thing that I probably should be keeping to myself. But I feel like some people actually have to struggle. Like, they want a relationship, but then they don't want a relationship because they don't know how they would handle being in a relationship. But I just wonder, why am I single? Why have I been single for so long? I mean, it's not a problem though. I will have what I deserve and what I need in due time. I think it's just leading to a greater cause, a greater situation. Leave a comment if this stuff kind of like goes through your mind. If y'all experience the same things that I've experienced. If y'all think the same way as me. I might just be crazy, you know? This might just be something that I am going through in my head. But I really just felt the need to come on camera and kind of like rant, you know, talk to somebody else. Maybe, you know, see what other people are thinking about it. Now, I feel better now that I've said this. I'm about to end this right here. I hope y'all having a great day, a great evening, a great night for wherever you are. But anyway, so yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, do whatever you gotta do. See y'all later.